Hello, it's time for Mindful Music Moments. And this week we're listening to Century Rolls, the second movement, Manny's Gym, by the composer John Adams, and it was composed in 1997. This music comes to us thanks to our partner, the Cleveland Orchestra. John Adams is a contemporary American composer. He has written music for orchestra, opera, and movies. A lot of his music, like this piece, features the piano. So let's get ready to listen. Place your feet on the floor, hands on your lap or on your desk. Sit up nice and tall. Close your eyes or softly focus them and find your breath moving in your body. This piece was inspired by old-time piano music. As you listen today, what do you notice? Does it sound familiar? Fantastic job. We'll be back tomorrow with more mindful music moments from the Cleveland Orchestra.
Good evening, even though it's very clearly the afternoon. Welcome to UCS Good News, Polar Vortex edition. This is our weekly live broadcast where we highlight positive news stories from all over the school community. This week, just like last week, actually, we reached out to you, your rookie sensations, rookie of the years, actually. Your captivating commanders asked you to share the good news, and the response, as always, was Jay-mazing. Fantastic. We always say on the show we get to share the good news. You are the good news. So on behalf of myself, the entire UCS News production team, and phenomenal number 5 here, we want to say thank you to everybody who submitted a positive news story this week. And with that, Jaden Daniels knows what time it is. It's time for some good news, and maybe, fingers crossed, another upset win this Sunday for Washington, D.C. Okay, this is a special Polar Vortex edition of the show. We had to put the content together lickety-split today because we were out Monday through Wednesday, so thanks to everybody who submitted. It gives you a sense of how cold it is out there, live footage from outside. Speaking of flamingos, here's a little joke for you. Why does a flamingo always hold up one leg? Why does a flamingo always hold up one leg? Well, because if it held up both legs, it would fall down naturally. Okay, thank you. Okay, we're going to start here. And why? Because it's science. That's why. 5th grade science students learned how molecules move in different temperatures of water. This week, when you when you see them, ask them, what are you up to? What are you up to? Yeah. Okay, time for a winter sports update. Nope, not a fall sports update, a winter sports update. Miss Antel shared some wonderful eyewitness photos for us. Here's the 4th grade girls basketball team with a W for win or winter or wondrous, perhaps. More photos, more W's. I believe we've got the 4th and 5th grade team pictured as well. We've got a picture of the 3rd grade boys team. Action shot here. Nice shot from the top of the key. And then we got a little bit of video here as well. Thank you to Ms. Ansel, roving reporter, for sharing those images. And a solitary howler cheer for all athletes out there. Go Wolves. Okay, here's some news from the only subject that counts. This just in, we continue to have marvelous mathematicians here at UCS. For example, in room 216, students were working hard on equivalent fractions here, staying hydrated as well. More work on equivalent fractions. And also in room 212, Kahoot winners in math review here, Ezra, Sebastian, and Mimi. Congratulations. Okay, as always, Mrs. Gill is seeing the best of these students in grade 5, English Language Arts. Their hard work and effort earned them the honor of wearing the coveted UCS vest for the day. Let's go to the photos. Here is a student that is clearly fully invested in the learning process. Another vest of the vest student here, and a student having potentially their best day ever. So thanks, Ms. Gill, for submitting. Isaac Okoro, our very own, had 7 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist in the Cavs' last game against the Oklahoma City Thunder. And as always, it took all of his ice-cold intellectual ability to do it. We have some students who are following in Mr. Okoro's ice-cold footsteps. These are our ice-cold intellectuals of the week. It's a particularly great day to earn this honor, too, because your intellectual capacity cannot get much colder than polar vortex cold. Okay. Twinning continues to be winning. And if you don't believe me, well, here's the evidence. Nayeli, Natalie, and Leah were all twinning in their winter boots recently. Okay. All right, last time I threw some trivia questions your way, and I think because of the vortex, I got a nary a response. I'm going to try this again. It's Jared Allen trivia time. When Jared Allen was asked what hobby he really wants to get back into when he has a little bit of free time, he said he wants to get back into this. I'll give you a hint. It has a little something to do with electronics. I'll give you another hint. If Jarrett ever wants to stop playing in the National Basketball Association and join our Vincent Tech team, he will have a home here. Send your answers to the email address scrolling at the bottom of the screen. What's the hobby Jared Allen wants to get back to? Jared Allen, trivia question number 2. When asked to name his happy place in the city of Cleveland, Jared named this spot. Here's a clue. He takes a picnic basket there when he goes. Here's another clue. He sees ships going by and occasionally people paragliding overhead here, and maybe the occasional E. coli warning. Okay, finally, Jared Allen trivia question number 3. Jared Allen, big into Pokemon, of course, named his Pokemon starting 5 basketball team. Can you name 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? The point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, and center for his Pokemon basketball team. If you can, send me your guesses here at UCSGN at urbancommunityschool.org. Send me just any message, please. Just one would be fantastic. And that brings us to the end of the Polar Vortex edition of UCS Good News. That's it for this edition of the program. Tune in next week for all the latest good news updates. And until then, stay warm out there, everybody.